It is the end of the 1988 regular season, and I am Nutty Sports Gamer. Welcome to another episode of my 40-year sim. We're going to start things off February 3rd, 1988. Detroit Pistons, who I think are the 3 seed at this point in the East, right? At this point, if the playoffs started today, which they're not, they would be the 3 seed. And then you got the Knicks, who are also in the playoff hunt. 106-103. Patrick Ewing is at the line, and he is making that free throw. And this one, too. So, 1-point game. Knicks get the ball back. And here is Bernard King draining that jumper. Pistons ball. Isaiah Thomas penetrates. Makes that layup. Sleepy Floyd was asleep there on defense. So, 1-point game. 90 seconds left to go. And I think that's Bart Kofod missing that shot. Patrick Ewing also missing, but he gets his own rebound and a put back there. Knicks have the lead. Here's Vinnie Johnson attempting a wild shot. And Ewing gets the rebound. And here come the New York Knicks. Sleepy Floyd handling the ball. Cartwright tries to set a screen. Sleepy Floyd gives it to Bart Kofod. Kofod? I have no idea. Kofod makes a shot. Bill Laimbeer misses that shot. And the Pistons foul. And it's looking like we're already at the end of this game, which is, happened kind of fast. But, that's just how it goes sometimes, New York Knicks, I think, win this game, unless there's something that I forgot about. Let's see what happens here. Here is Vinnie Johnson, I believe. No, that's Isaiah Thomas. What am I talking about? Well, what's the point of this? Okay, here we go. All right, there's the rebound. I thought maybe there was a three-pointer that was made there or something. There was not. End of the game, 113-110. Patrick Ewing with 35 points, 16 rebounds. Kofod. I kind of like Kofod, even though that's probably not it. Isaiah Thomas, 28 points. There's a nice little shot of him with that baseline layup. And that's the end of that game. Let's check out the league leaders at this point in the season. Michael Jordan is pulling away with a scoring title. 7 points ahead of Dominique Wilkins. You got Magic Johnson in third in scoring. Ewing, English. English still got it. English is still up there. Top 5 in scoring in the league. You got Reggie Miller right up there too. Isaiah Thomas, Larry Bird, Mark Aguirre, and I see Charles Barkley's name there too. So man, Aguirre and Barkley are neck and neck with each other in terms of scoring on the Mavericks. And then what did I do here? Okay, here we go. Laimbeer leading the league in rebounding. You got Ewing, Olajuwon, Moses Malone. David Robinson up there too. Barkley, Sabonis, Brad Daugherty. John Stockton leading in assists by at least by 2. Celtics have the 1 seed at this point. 76ers, Pistons, 29-14. Knicks, Bullets, Bucks, Bulls, and the Hawks. Bulls and Hawks are struggling, but they're still pretty much got the 7 and 8 seeds locked down. Cavaliers and Pacers are kind of in it, but, I just don't see it happening. The Nets are terrible. The Nets are terrible, but they're tanking. They're trying to get a good draft pick, and hopefully maybe they can get Danny Manning or Mitch Richmond and improve their team. Mavericks, Lakers, Blazers, Rockets, Clippers, Spurs, Nuggets, Kings are the top 8 in the West. Jazz are right in the thick of things for that 8 spot. Warriors, Supersonics are both rather bad teams. I think the Suns are even worse than the Sonics at this point. The Jazz have really slipped as late in the season. But I'm kind of glad because they could use a lottery pick. It's about time. So I'm happy for the Jazz that they're finally going to have a lottery pick, possibly. Here's the Indiana Pacers versus the Chicago Bulls. Karl Malone receives this pass and makes it look easy against Dave Corzine there, making that shot. Here's Malone again. passing it to Greenwood, who makes that bucket. 5-point game. I mean, this is an example, right? The Pacers are lower in the standings than the Bulls, and yet they are taking it to the Bulls right here. Here's Pippen passing it to Corzine, who makes that bucket. So it's not over yet, but here's Larry Drew attempting these free throws. He makes the first one and the second one, making it a 5-point game, and that would be the end of the match. 113-106 would be the final score. Karl Malone with 24 and 16, Daly with 23, Michael Jordan with 43 points, and this is kind of the problem, right? He's scoring at will, and no one's really stepping up yet. But the Bulls are in transition. I've said that before, but they got a lot of young players in Jordan, so we just got to really ride it out and wait for next season. Hopefully they put it together then. Larry Bird made a shot for the Boston Celtics. We are now watching Bucks versus Celtics here. We've seen a lot of Bucks, and as I said in a previous episode, I just love watching George Gervin do that. I just think he's fun on the Bucks. I really like watching him on the Bucks, even though the Bucks are, a 500 team. They're not really that great with him record-wise, but they look fun. Here's Larry Bird getting double teamed. Doesn't matter. Oh, it actually did. It did matter that he got double teamed there. Minute left to go in the game. Here is it James Edwards handling the ball? Passing it to Terry Cummings, who steps out of bounds stupidly. That's something that I would do. I don't know why I've seen that a lot. The CPU's been doing that a lot, having players step out of bounds. I don't know if there's a setting that I can change to stop that from happening. There might be. But here's Danny Ainge missing that shot. Sigma with the rebound. And can the Milwaukee Bucks start to pull away here? We will see Terry Cummings posting up. Looks like Kevin McHale. But he steps out of bounds again. Come on. Here's Dennis Johnson. I think he can take the final shot, but Danny Ainge draws the foul. And here he is making the first free throw, and he could tie the game up with this right here. And he does. Tie game at 98. Allen Level handling the ball. Going to take the final shot. He throws an errant pass. Gets stolen by Dennis Johnson, who misses that layup. And we are going to overtime. Celtics, Bucks, overtime. Let's get to it. Larry Bird passing it to Kevin McHale, who's got Level on him. And he gets the rebound and makes that shot. And the Celtics take the lead. Terry Cummings, defended by McHale. Ball stolen. Cummings picks it up and makes the basket. Tied at 100. Larry Bird spinning, pivoting, passes to Parrish, and the Chief makes the bucket. Terry Cummings posting up McHale. Draws the foul, gets the bucket to fall, and gets the and one. 103-102 Milwaukee. Here comes Kevin McHale, who misses that shot, but then slams it. Slam, dunk for McHale. Here's George Gervin missing that shot. Oof. Come on, Iceman. Here's Danny Ainge passing it to Dennis Johnson, who gets it to Parrish for the bucket. Here, check out a replay of the Chief. Jack Sigma can't quite keep up with him in that particular moment. And now we got, looks like George Gervin passing it to Allen Level. Don't see Moncrief. I guess Moncrief is right there, actually. Allen Level makes this jumper. And it's 106-105. The Chief with Sigma guarding him. He passes it to Larry Bird. Don't step out of Bird. Don't step out of bounds, Bird. Misses that shot. Gets blocked, I think. But then he makes that jumper. And it's back to a 3-point lead for the Celtics. Bad shot by Terry Cummings leads to a rebound for the Celtics. And here they go. Larry Bird going to receive this ball and step out of bounds. Jesus. What's going on here? Terry Cummings makes that shot. 1-point game. Larry Bird. Will he get the screen set up for him? There it is. He could have taken that jumper. He takes this one right here, and he makes it. He makes the shot. When he's making shots like that, it's tough to deal with when you're the other team. Sigma receives the pass there, misses the shot, gets a rebound. Terry Cummings misses. Can't make the damn shot. Sigma does it for him. 20 seconds left to go. Do or die time. Foul there by Moncrief, who I promise will eventually be number 4 again. And here we go. Here comes another foul. And Danny Ainge will be missing a free throw. Okay. Not something that I'm sure he didn't want to do that. He's thinking about how he wishes he didn't do that. And here he is attempting the second free throw. Missing that shot too, so this game is not over. You got a lot of options here. Let's see what they decide to do. Allen Level has the ball at the top of the key as the clock starts to tick from 10 seconds. Is he going to take the shot himself? He passes it to Cummings, who misses the shot, gets the rebound and the bucket. And the Milwaukee Bucks are up by 1 with 1 second left. The Celtics call timeout. 1 second at half court. They could try something here. Give it to Larry, I guess. We could throw up a prayer. Let's see what they do here. Is it going to be Larry? Here comes Larry. It's over. Didn't have enough time. And the Milwaukee Bucks, it didn't look like they were going to be able to pull it out, but they did. 111-110 in overtime. Larry Bird had 24 points. Gervin had 25. And Terry Cummings won the game. He had a great performance. He's a good player. And 17 points, 17 rebounds for him. George Gervin was fantastic. And he even blocked Larry Bird's shot. That's pretty cool. And that's it. 111-110. Milwaukee Bucks trying to stay in the thick of things in the playoff race. Obviously, they're pretty secure in their spot, but still, it's good to see them capable of beating the good teams, the elite teams. We haven't seen much of the Clippers this season. Here are the Clippers against the Bucks. Again, another Bucks game. And we got numbers. And that's Darnell Valentine with that layup. Here is George Gervin missing that shot. And the Clippers get the rebound. Valentine to Marquez Johnson. He gets the bucket. 7-point game for the Clippers. Here is, I believe that's Moncrief. Misses the shot, but then the putback is in. Clippers respond. I think that's was it Marquez Johnson again for the Clippers. Oh, yeah. There he is making the bucket. Back to a 7-point game. Moncrief is back to number 4. It finally happened. And James Edwards makes that dunk to make it a 5-point game. Happy to see Moncrief back at number 4. Marquez Johnson, though, can't stop him. And let's see what the Bucks have up their sleeve here. Moncrief misses that shot. Edwards dunks it. Still technically not over, but intentional foul there. And these made free throws. 1 to 2 free throws. Okay, it's not over yet. But you need a quick 3. That's really all you can do. Quick 3. Come on. Do it. Sigma. 2 points here doesn't help you. Okay. All right. Got the 2. But if he makes these free throws, it's over. So Valentine makes the first one. Let's see if he can drain the second free throw with 13 seconds left to go in Milwaukee. And it's good. So that would be the end of the game. Just about. Final score 109-105. Jack Sigma had 23 and 11. Terry Cummings at 20 and 8. Allen Level had 13 assists, which is nice. Tom Chambers at 17 points and Marquez Johnson at 27. Darnell Valentine at 13 and 11. We didn't see Norm Nixon out there. but that's all right. Sorry to have missed you, Norm, but Valentine looked good out there. And now we have the Bullets and the Bulls. 92-88, 3.5 minutes left to go in the game. Michael Jordan is at the charity stripe, attempting some free throws, and he makes the first one. We are in Washington, D.C., and here's Jordan making the second free throw to make it 92-90. Bullets with the lead. John Stockton pulls up, makes the jumper. 4-point game. Here's Michael Jordan answering back with his own jumper. 2 minutes left to go. Is it going to be a jumper fest? Let's see what Jeff Ruland can do here. He makes that bucket. And then Jordan is going to penetrate, make that shot. Ruland against Gene Banks is money in the bank. 98-94, 2 minutes left to go in the game. Michael Jordan dribbling across court at the top of the key. Jeff Malone on him. And here he is trying to penetrate. Malone with good defense on him, but it don't matter. He makes the fadeaway jumper. And here's Xavier McDaniel with the missed three. And the Bulls have a chance to tie the game at least. Let's see if they are able to do just that. Michael Jordan dribbling, trying to penetrate. Misses the shot, gets his own rebound, and ties the game at 98. Check out. Oh, that wasn't... I think I said McDaniel was guarding him. Or I thought McDaniel was guarding him, but it turned out to be Jeff Malone. Here's Scottie Pippen. Doesn't quite penetrate. Misses that shot. He had a clear path to the basket, so I don't really know why he did what he did. Xavier McDaniel dribbling the ball. And let's see what the Bulls decide to do here. Jeff Malone. Off-ball foul, which is something you don't see all the time. And Jeff Ruland makes his free throws, making it 100-98 game. You really don't like to see an off-ball foul in a situation like that, especially when you're the defense and you're losing, right? Or you're tied in that case, right? And there's just 40 seconds left to go in the game. That's really not something that you want to have happen. No sirree, Bob, as we check these teams in the middle of a timeout. You know, what's the decision here? You know, what are the Bulls going to do in this situation? I think the solution is to give it to Michael Jordan. That's pretty much always the game plan, right? Give it to Jordan. We got Charles Oakley making the inbounds pass. Here he is giving it to Jordan. Does he step out of bounds? Are you kidding me? What kind of anticlimactic bullshit is that, right? Boo. Boo, 2K. Come on. Ruining a good game here. Stepping out of bounds. Here's John Stockton missing the shot. Another timeout. Hopefully, we cut to after timeout. And here's Michael Jordan trying to penetrate. Can he tie this game? OT tonight? Are we going to get it? Make a decision. Misses the shot. And intentional foul. Bulls get the rebound. And John Stockton can ice this game with his free throw. And let's see if he can do it. Dribbling. The pressure's on. And he misses. Oh, but Jeff Ruland gets the rebound. Oh, God. God save us all. 103-98 is the final score. Bunch of bullets in double digits. Michael Jordan had 38 points. 5 rebounds and 7 assists. He's trying his best out there. Eddie Johnson really wasn't doing too. The second unit was pretty bad for the Bulls. That kind of did them in. But that's all right. February 13th now. We're still in February. The season will end in this video. I know it doesn't seem that way, but it will end. We got Detroit basketball. We got the Atlanta Hawks. We had a tie game at 106 until now because Isaiah Thomas just made a free throw. And here's Reggie Theus, newly acquired Reggie Theus, missing a shot. And Isaiah Thomas now has the ball. Mahorn passes it to Adrian Dantley. Or no, not Adrian Dantley. Poor Washington. And there's a foul there. I guess the ball went out of bounds. Isaiah Thomas receives the pass, makes the bucket. 3-point game. Reggie Theus tries to penetrate. Misses the jump shot. But the rebound is made there by Carr. And Theus gets the ball back. I guess Dominique Wilkins got fouled out because Reggie Theus is throwing up some bricks, which is not why they traded him. Traded for him, I should say. And is this me confirming whether or not Wilkins is fouled out? Yeah, he's fouled out. That's not great. Not great. I will change the foul tendencies, especially before the playoffs start, because that is not cool. You know, game's over, 111-108. Pistons win. And, yeah, I mean, it's not like I don't mind players getting fouled out in general, but, like, when I jump into these games, I want to see the players, right? I want to see the actual team. Damn it. So that's why I got to do that whenever possible. Celtics Bulls now. We are halfway through this video. 115, 114 is the score. 3 minutes left to go. Michael Jordan makes that shot. Pumps his fist. And the Bulls have a lead here. And Danny Ainge is handling the ball for the Celtics. He passes it to Kevin McHale, who's got, I think, Gene Banks on him. And here is Danny Ainge. Throws it up there, throws up the floater. Kevin McHale gets the putback. And the Celtics retake the lead. Here is Michael Jordan posting up Danny Ainge. Misses the shot. And Ainge is going to pass it to Dennis Johnson, who dishes it to Kevin McHale. Ainge receives the pass. Makes the long two. And now it's a 3-point game. Here is Michael Jordan getting the ball. Passing to Gene Banks, who misses that shot. Less than 2 left to go in the game. The Celtics have a chance to maybe pull away here. Danny Ainge makes that shot. And it's a 5-point game. The Bulls need to make something happen quick. Here's Eddie Johnson getting blocked. Missing that shot. Robert Parrish with the rebound. Here's Danny Ainge making the jumper. And the close range jumper, I should say. And that'd be it. Final score 125-120. The Bulls hung in there, but it wasn't enough. Eddie Johnson had 29 points for the Bulls, as did Michael Jordan, but and Gene Banks had 20 as well. But Celtics still prevail, and that would be the end of that game. So still nice to see the Bulls up against Larry Bird and Kevin McHale and all those guys, but it'd be nice if they could actually win every once in a while against the Celtics. Now we finally will be able to check out the Lakers. It's tough because usually they're blowing teams out because they're really good. But we're at the Forum, and in this case, we got Lakers, we got Pistons. Possible 88 finals match, perhaps. It was in real life. Stolen pass. Isaiah Thomas has the ball. And let's see if he can try to penetrate. He can't get that layup to fall, but makes that bucket. 3-point game, Pistons winning in the Forum. Here's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar looking young out there, making that shot. And here's Adrian Dantley up against Kareem. You would think that'd be a tough matchup for Dantley, but he makes the layup. And it's a 3-point game. Less than a minute left to go, and the Lakers are going to call timeout. Magic Johnson is handling the ball. He's got Isaiah Thomas on him. And he makes that shot off glass. 1-point game. Adrian Dantley posting up, looks like Worthy. Draws the foul. And he misses that free throw, which is not great. Not great for the Pistons. And then here he is making the second one. So 105, 103, less than 30 seconds left to go in the game. Michael Cooper. He's got the ball. And he throws up a wild shot. I don't know if I approve of that shot, Mr. Cooper. Hanging with Mr. Cooper. Lambeer gets the rebound, and that's the end of that game. Magic Johnson at 41 points. I mean, his scoring averages just skyrocketed, which is kind of cool to see. I think that's about right? I think that's really pretty much how it went down in real life too. By the late '80s, he was really becoming a pretty great scorer, right? Whereas in the beginning of his career, he was more of a oh my God, I can't talk. You know what? Fuck it. Moving on. Rockets, Knicks. Ewing with the dunk. Oh, King with the dunk there. Jesus Christ. Okay. Here is Olajuwon missing that shot, getting the rebound and the putback. 116, 115. Rockets with the lead. Cartwright with a wild shot attempt there. Gus Williams with the rebound. And here come the Rockets. Lewis Lloyd. That's purpose short. And he makes that shot. It's never Lewis Lloyd. He's on the court. Whenever we jump into Rockets games, Lewis Lloyd is on the court, but he never gets the ball. As far as I've seen, he never gets the ball. And here comes Olajuwon. Missing the shot. Getting the putback. 5-point game. Rockets winning. Bernard King. At the top of the key. He's got Purvis Short defending him. He's going to make that floater. 3-point game. Gus Williams at the free throw line after an intentional foul. He is going to drain both free throws. The Knicks, let's see if they have anything left in the tank for this game. And I'm not quite sure what they're doing then. Sparrow makes that shot. Rory Sparrow is out there. That was Sparrow, right? I hope it was. And Rockets make those free throws. 5-point game. Final score 126-119. Patrick Ewing had 29 points. Bernard King had 22. Olajuwon at 29. Purvis Short at 23. And yeah, maybe a nice thumbnail of Olajuwon can be found here. And I apologize. I stumbled quite a bit during those highlights, but I really don't have time to fix my mistakes. I don't mind because I'm human, and these are long videos anyway, and you can only correct so many things before you drive yourself crazy. And I don't know. I'm Nutty Sports Gamer. What do you want from me? You know, I'm kind of a nutty guy. I'm kind of an idiot. I don't know what I am. But that's the end of that game. The Knicks have 40 wins now, by the way. And they're facing the Celtics. This might be a game that we jump into. March 24th. Yeah, there weren't that many games we're jumping into in March and April. So we're getting through the rest of the season pretty quickly. 96-93 is the score at this point. 2.5 minutes left to go. And we are in the Garden at Boston. Might not be the first matchup between the Knicks and Celtics that we've seen this season. But that's all right. Bill Cartwright gets that rebound. And the Knicks, let's see, Sleepy Floyd passing it to, was it Pat Cummings or something? Missed shot there. And the Celtics got the ball. Get the rebound. Danny Ainge passing it to Kevin McHale. Tarpley's out there. Tarpley trying to penetrate. Misses that shot. McHale with the rebound and putback. Is Tarpley like the... I can't... It's weird that he's out there. He's a power forward, and McHale's out there. Larry Bird's out there. So what is he doing out there? Parrish is out there too, so I don't really understand it. But it is what it is. Sleepy Floyd handling the ball at the wing, passing it to Patrick Ewing, who's got McHale on him. And Ewing makes the shot. 98-97 is the score. Here's Larry Bird passing it to Parrish, who loses the ball. Sleepy Floyd snatches it. He wasn't sleeping on defense that time, and he is going to penetrate. Missed the floater. That's not great. So his great defense, unfortunately, is undone by his poor offense. And Danny Ainge makes that shot. Back to a three-point game. Here's Bernard King. That is a vomit of a pass. I vomited in my mouth just now. There's another bad pass. It's a bad pass marathon. I don't know. I think that's Sleepy Floyd making that layup. So this game is not over. This game is not over. Hold up, guys. Hold the phone. Can you tell I'm just out of it at this point? I'm tripping over myself trying to narrate these highlights or whatever that I'm doing here. What are we doing here in this life? You know, Bernard King's got the ball. He charges, and the Celtics get the ball back. That's a shitty way to end the game. Damn it. That sucked. That was not cool. I hate that. I hate that. I hate when there's a charge. And Kofood makes that shot, makes the three. Wait a minute. Let me stop bitching because this game is not over. Dennis Johnson, I believe, makes that free throw. He can make this a three-point game. Give it to that Bart guy. He can make threes. Here he is. No, of course he doesn't make that three. Doesn't make it when it matters. So there you have it. Final score, 107-104. Larry Bird with 28. Ewing with 30 and 14. Bernard King had 20 points. So the Knicks had a chance, but they just couldn't pull it off. What was I looking for? I don't remember. I have no idea. Anyway, that's the end of that game. I don't think we have many more games left. We're almost at the end of the season. Mavericks, Kings. It would be nice to see Arvydas Sabonis one last time. Unless the Kings make the playoffs. Will they? Will they? I don't know. But here, the Kings and the Mavericks, it's a close game at this point. And tie game. 4.5 minutes left to go. 89-89. We are in sack. And I think that's Shea Humphries who misses that shot. Dallas has a 1-point lead now after that free throw from a little earlier. And Joe Dumars is out there passing it to Charles Barkley, who gets to Rolando Blackman, who misses the shot, and Jay Humphries gets the rebound. So here come the Kings. Let's see if they can make some noise here. Humphries trying to penetrate. Can't quite do it. Mullen right there. No. He had a back door potentially. Doesn't go for it. And what are the Kings going to do? Humphries pulls up. Misses the jumper. That ball is out of bounds. Joe Dumars passing it to Barkley with a wild shot attempt that doesn't go in. Would have looked cool if it went in, but it looks kind of dumb because he missed it, you know. And here is a Sabonis making that shot over James Donaldson. Check out Sabonis steadily improving. You know, he's still only in his second year, and he's still steadily improving as he gets older. And here's Robertson with the shot clock winding down. Makes that shot. Nice. Nice shot by him. Here's Joe Dumars with his own jumper. Dallas Mavericks retake the lead. Robertson now passing it to Thorpe, to KJ Johnson, to Sabonis. This five Sabonis made that shot. These guys are all great players, and they're several games under 500. Doesn't make any sense. I guess they still got to figure out their roles on the team or something. As Derek Harper makes that shot, 98-95. Otis Thorpe makes that shot. Yeah, I guess it doesn't really matter how good your players are. They still got to figure things out, right? And a lot of their players are young, so. But as they improve, I'm hoping that this Kings team is just deadly. Chris Mullin misses that shot, and that would be the end of this game. 101-97 is the final score. The Kings can't quite pull it off the victory, but I'm hoping that in the following season they show something. They really start to progress and improve and become a real force in this sim. Mullen with 25 points. And I didn't realize 2K counts the dunks. 2K counts the number of dunks that players attempt. 3 for 11. Sabonis was 3 for 11. Robertson's 3 for 11. I mean, that's why they lose, right? Because Sabonis is not as efficient as he should be. And Robertson is not quite where he should be either, even though I think it's like an 81 overall. But in real life, Robertson was an all-star for a couple of seasons at the end of the 80s. So he needs to get up to speed with his real-life self as I'm kind of goofing around here, I guess. Oh, yeah, I wanted to get a nice Dumars shot because we haven't really gotten a thumbnail or a screenshot of Joe Dumars. There it is with Robertson on him, Charles Barkley in the background, perhaps. Joe Dumars as a Dallas Maverick. Who would have thunk it? 2K would. And you would think by how good the Mavericks are that I'm a Dallas Mavericks fan. I'm really not. It's just they happen to have those Cleveland Cavaliers picks earlier in the sim, and that allowed them to get Charles Barkley in the 84 draft and then Joe Dumars in the 85 draft, and the rest is history, You add those two players to a team that already has Derek Harper, Mark Aguirre, and Orlando Blackman, and you got yourself a very, very tough squad to deal with. And it's no wonder they've won a championship already in this sim, and they're looking poised to at least contend for another one this year. And yeah, 101-97 the final score. I guess I wasn't satisfied with those screenshots. Some of these don't look that great. Like that one I wouldn't use. Too much shadow. That one's okay if I can get the right angle. Donaldson's hand is in the way. So no. No thanks. This might be... Oh, you know what? 105-103 Sixers with the 2-point lead. 34 seconds left. I'm going to let the commentators take over for the rest of this game because it's kind of a fun finish.
Now about 10 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
And the game has actually come down to this. They need a bucket, or you can practically call it a wrap.
Lambira screen, Dantley, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
This is who they want at the line. Dantley's there a ton. At home there.
That's the first. That narrows the gap to one. And it's tied up with that one.
Excellent composure at the line there to tie things up.
Here's Drew. Feet out. Oh, off target.
Right now, it's simply the second shots that are killing them. I mean, they've got to do a better job securing the miss.
Way to go, 2K announcers, for not commentating Sam Bowie's amazing putback there to put the Sixers up by 2. But I still thought that was a fun finish of the game. Here's the Pistons. They're going to have to heave something here. It's not going to go in. But yeah, I thought that was a fun finish, despite the fact that Harlan doesn't give any excitement, or they don't even acknowledge the play at all. That what happens to the Sixers as they win this game. Sam Bowie is a Philly hero. He is not a draft bust. He's a hero in Philly. And that would be the final game of this regular season, 1988. Not the final, but the final one that I'm showing you anyway. And there's a shot of Sam Bowie. That is a nice shot. I like that one right there. Sam Bowie as a Sixer going up against Bill Laimbeer. You know, I like the mix of Bill Laimbeer actually being on the Pistons in real life, and then you're like, wait, Sam Bowie on the Sixers? What the hell? I like that. Season's over. Magic Johnson's the MVP, and it's not hard to understand why. His final numbers: 26.8 points per game, almost 7 rebounds a game, and 9.5 assists. His field goal percentage and free throw percentages are off the charts. David Robinson is obviously Rookie of the Year. That's an easy choice. Benoit Benjamin is Sixth Man of the Year, which is nice. That's nice. Good for him. Hakeem Olajuwon, yet again, wins Defensive Player of the Year. So he's racking up those awards on a regular basis. The most improved player is Mark Price, which he's a second-year player, so, I mean, he should be improved, but whatever. Coaches, who cares? I think it's the Lakers coach and executive, but unfortunately there's no Pat Riley, so I don't really care. No Pat Riley in the game. Magic Johnson, Michael Jordan, Larry Bird, Charles Barkley, and Patrick Ewing are the All-NBA first team. This is me having to read fast. Isaiah Thomas, John Stockton, Alex English, Dominique Wilkins, Hakeem Olajuwon, Clyde Drexler, Andrew Toney, Karl Malone, James Worthy, David Robinson are the All-NBA third teams. Jordan, Drexler, Barkley, Roy Hinson, and Hakeem Olajuwon, all defensive first team. Moncrief, Cheeks, McHale, Bird, Ewing, all defense, second team. David Miller, David Robinson. Ah, no. Fuck it. Just pause the video. All right. Just pause the damn video, then you can see who won what. I lost it. I had a good thing going. All right, let me shut up. That's the playoffs, the playoff tree. We'll take another look at that. Playoff tree, playoff bracket. We'll take a look at that later. But Sixers are the 1 seed. 61 wins for the Sixers. Wow. Celtics with 58 wins. Pistons with 54. The Bullets came back with 53 wins. They were a 500 team for a long time, and they caught hot. Knicks, Bucks, Bulls, Hawks round out the East playoff picture. Pacers, Cavs, Nets missed the playoffs. Nets only had 14 wins in the season. That's no bueno. Lakers, 68 wins. Mavericks with 63. Blazers with 59 and Rockets 57. Clippers fell down to earth a bit. Spurs really did. Kings, 41 and 41. They will make the playoffs, and they got the 6th seed. That's pretty crazy. Denver Nuggets, they don't barely make the playoffs. They got in pretty easily at 33 wins, but still not a great showing for them. Utah Jazz really just fell off hard. Good Lord. Warriors, 26 wins. Sonics with 17. And the Phoenix Suns with 12 wins for the season. So the tank is real. The Nets, Sonics, Warriors, Suns successfully tanked. Maybe the Warriors didn't tank as well because they had 26 wins. But yeah, that's the standings, the end of season standings. Some surprises there. I certainly didn't expect the Sixers to have 61 wins. The top four of the West is pretty much what I expected, but the East I did not expect to have the Sixers at the 1 seed at the beginning of the season. I definitely didn't expect that. Interesting playoff matches: Lakers, Nuggets, Rockets, Clippers, Blazers, Kings, Mavericks, Spurs on the West. And then in the East, Sixers, Hawks, Bullets, Knicks, Pistons, Bucks, Celtics, Bulls. The playoff video is next. Round 1 of the playoffs, anyway, is going to be epic. It's going to be over an hour long. It's going to be fucking epic. Stay tuned for that. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. I am Many Sports Gamer, and I am going to bed. Thank you and good night.